Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about how finding your passion can improve your love life. So in this video I want to talk to you guys about finding your passion. One of the best things that you can ever do for yourself in your life is find your passion. Finding that one thing that you absolutely love doing. And you may go through different phases and passions in your life. I'm sure if you take a look at your life, maybe at some point you were really passionate about football. Maybe you played high school or college football and now you've gone on to something else. But you had a passion. What is it that inspires you? What is it that you love doing? That is the thing that you should strive for, and striving to make that into a career for yourself. Because if you're just spending your day doing a 9-to-5 job that's miserable, it kind of just really eats at you, and it just kind of makes you feel empty day in and day out going to a job that you hate. Now, I'm not saying to quit those jobs or careers to just jump headfirst into something, because if you have a family, obviously you want to support them and you want to be there and provide for them. So it's a difficult balance. But if there's something that you just absolutely love spending your time doing, where you have to force yourself to stop, force yourself to go to bed, that is your passion. You want to keep looking for ways to explore if there's a way that you can make it into, a goal. Can you make that passion into your dream coming true, that business coming true? It's not easy. And, whether you guys have ever thought about it or not, even for what I'm doing right now, I was doing therapy for a long time, and I became really passionate about wanting to help guys, and not just men, but relationships and dating. And I want people to have better, healthier, happier relationships, love lives, families. I worked with kids for a long time, and I got so frustrated with seeing so many parents splitting up and so many families destroyed. So that's why I'm putting out this information for you guys. This is my passion. I could stay up till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and I have to force myself to go to bed. I'm sitting there reading something, articles, looking up videos, watching different things, researching different things to give you topics that I know can help you. I'm always looking for ways to put out the best information for you guys for free. As you guys can see, there's not a lot of coaches out there that give you the best information for free. There are a few, and they're some pretty respectable ones. A lot of them are like, buy this, do this. I'm not going to do that. I want to make this world a better place. This is my passion. This is what I'm here for you guys. And I'm always looking for better ways to do this. And if you can learn to make your passion and put it into a career, your life is just going to just take fire within you, and you're just going to feel so good every single day of the week. You're going to be doing something you love. And let me tell you something. It is extremely attractive for a woman when they see a man that has that ambition, that drive, that desire, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Everybody has their own. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's something that really takes hold of you, and they can sit back and be like, wow, they're proud of you. They're really inspired by you. It's a real turn on, and it makes women feel safe with you to see you so driven to be successful. So, I want to share a couple pointers with you guys, and then I have a couple emails from women that are frustrated with their men. Women hate apathy. They hate a man who spends his time sitting on the couch, not inspired by his job, his career, he's unmotivated. It's a real turnoff for them. It kills the passion for you that they have for you. They're just like, they get just, the more it goes on, the more they're turned off by you. They would much rather have a guy who's aligned with his purpose and is able to put his purpose first. Now, sometimes a woman is going to test you, and she'll try to get your attention, and she'll try and detract you from your purpose. She wants to see if you're going to be caving in, if you're going to be weak about it, or if you can set up a strong but caring boundary with her to let her know, listen, I love you, I'm here for you, I want to spend time with you, but I've got to do this mission. I have to do what I'm working on. I'm focused on this. I'm driven. When they test you like that and you continue to, say, listen, yeah, I want to spend time with you. Let's make time to do this together. Let's make some time to have a good time together. And so that you can be present with them, but at the same time they see how driven you are. They're going to respect that. They're going to really appreciate that. They may not tell you, but they will. Now, this point is a little bit off topic for what I'm talking about, but it's still really relevant. So that's why I wanted to share it. Came up for me while I was writing this one, so I'm like, I'm going to talk about this, share this in there. If you've ever had a woman try to change who you are, and by that I mean who your friends are, how you like to dress, your hobbies, your interests, they're wanting to see how you're going to handle that. You guys have to know that your opinion of yourself is more valuable than their opinion or anybody else's opinion of you. Say that again, it's really important. Your opinion of yourself is more important than anybody else's opinion of you. Right? So, if you change the things about you, like your clothes or your haircut or shaving your beard off that you didn't want to do, any of those things, for them, that kind of compromise it looks weak and submissive for a woman. They don't like that. You have to make compromises with certain things, but there are certain things where it comes to you being, this is part of who I am, and this is what I'm all about, then they don't want to be able to compromise that. They want to see that, wow, okay, no, he is strong. He is who he says he is. On a personal note, I made the mistake in one of my relationships of trying to compromise and listening a little bit too much to what the girl had told me she wanted me to change about myself. And at the time, I thought I needed to compromise. I thought that's what she wanted. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. What it caused her to do was lose respect for me. And I didn't understand why. Because I really thought, I'm trying to make her happy. This is what she's saying, what she wants. Well, if you've ever dated a woman, you know that a lot of times what a woman says she wants is not what she actually means. This is one of those times. When a woman is telling you she wants you to change certain things about yourself, she doesn't really want that. She wants to see that you're confident in who you are. Now that doesn't mean if she says, I really need you to help me do these things around the house, they're going to be like, no, Craig told me, no, Craig said not to do that. He said I should stay who I am. No. I'm talking about your core values, your core beliefs, maybe the way that you dress. A lot of times women will try and change the way you dress. Sure, once in a while you may say, okay, I'll wear that shirt out for you tonight. Do little things to make them happy. But you gotta be happy with who you are and proud of who you are. And then they're gonna be proud of you too. And one of the things that just popped up for me is if a woman is picking on you about something about you, maybe they say they don't like how skinny you are. Well, if you defend yourself to them and be like, well, how skinny do you think I am? What's wrong with me? And you start to defend yourself, it kind of looks weak to them, like you don't like who you are. And then it's like they don't like who you are. You want to kind of be like, well, you love me and that's part of who I am, so you should love that too. And if you have that attitude, they kind of will. You know what I mean? Like if a girl's like, you have a beer belly, and you be like, yeah, I know, but it makes me even more awesome. They're going to be like, what? But then they're going to be like, whatever. He's so stupid, you know, and just play it off and be like, so, you know, laughing about it or whatever. But if you're like, well, how much weight do you think I need to lose? Then they're going to be like, I don't know. How much weight do you need to lose? And they're going to be kind of turned off by you. Be who you are. Be proud of who you are, guys. When a woman is testing you, understand that it's because she wants to feel your strength. She wants to see that you're strong and you're confident, and that you aren't going to be so swayed easily from your purpose if she's complaining about something or getting angry at you about something. Well, it could be that she's just testing you to see how you're going to respond to that anger. And like I said, if you handle it in a confident way, they're going to back off and they're going to feel better. But if you compromise on things that you shouldn't be compromising, they're going to feel worse. They're going to be like, why is he changing that about him? I don't know if I like that. She's not going to tell you that, though. Now, I talk a lot more about confidence in the videos, Confidence is Key, and How to Be the Mountain. Check the videos, are really good. I got 2 emails here from women who are frustrated by their man's apathy. I'm sharing these with you guys so you can see how it feels from a woman's perspective, and hopefully it can give you some feedback so you can reevaluate yourself and take a look at how you're coming across to women. The first email is from Amy. Amy says, "Good afternoon, Craig. I have been feeling very frustrated with the man I've been dating. He is not like the other men I've dated, and I don't mean that in a good way. He is lazy and uninspiring." Ouch. Lazy and uninspiring. That's brutal. Whew. That's brutal. Alright, let me continue. She goes on to say that he comes home from work, sits on the couch, and watches television for hours. I swear he does this every night, even on the weekends. I try to get him to go out with me and do things. He says he is tired or not in the mood. I'm so frustrated. No matter how many times I tell him, let's go do something fun, he says, not today. I'm not used to being with someone who was this unmotivated, and it's a real turn-off. There you hear it from a woman herself. Like I said, guys, women love a guy who is passionate and has a purpose. When a woman sees a man with ambition, they love it. If you have no passion or interest, it just doesn't give off a spark, and they can lose interest in a man real fast. I have another email here from Sheila, who's having a very similar issue to Amy, and she says, "Hey Craig, I'm having a difficult problem with my boyfriend. He's a real lazy ass. He doesn't do anything around the house. He doesn't clean or help cook. I've asked him to help me do some projects in the home. It took him 4 months to paint the house. He would start projects and then leave them for weeks at a time. He'd only get back to the projects if I told him over and over again. I can't help but look at him and be disgusted. He put on weight. He doesn't take care of himself. He just doesn't care about anything. I don't even want him to touch me. My sex drive for him is dead. Tough. You can see it from these two emails. How women feel, guys. If you're just going home and you're sitting on the PlayStation all night long. They don't like it. They don't mind if you do it sometimes. Of course, they know you're going to unwind. But what's your passion? Are you just going to work every day, coming home, and then just numbing out for hours on end and then doing it the next day? That's not inspiring, and it's certainly going to turn women off. And you would not believe how many women I talk to that tell me they have this going on in their relationships. And then you guys wonder why they may see some other ambitious guy come along and get attracted to him. It's attractive to see somebody who's motivated and inspiring, whatever it is. Now, here is something that you guys have to understand about women. Women hate to tell a man how to be a man. They hate it. They hate it. It is such a turnoff. And anytime I talk to a woman about this, they get really upset and angry. They're just like, I don't want to tell him how to be a man. He should know. Well, unfortunately, a lot of us guys that have been raised in this generation didn't have a dad around. They didn't have good male role models. They didn't teach us how to be men. We've been raised by mothers and grandmothers. And so how do we learn how to be a man, right? It's tough. Not easy. How do you learn how to do something you've never done before? It's not easy. That's one of the reasons that I put these videos out for you guys all the time, Monday through Friday, because I want to help. You know, I was in a situation where I moved away from my dad and I didn't see my dad very often. And so I didn't learn how to do a lot of those manly things like, you know, projects around the house. Unfortunately, I wish I did, but I didn't. But there are a lot of other things that I did learn that I can help you with. I can't tell you how to, you know, put an engine together, but I can tell you how to put a relationship together. Not many people can do that. So that's my passion. So, for the ladies out there that are listening and frustrated by their man's behavior right now, you're not going to like what I have to say. Because, like I said, women hate to tell men how to act like a man. But, ladies, you're going to have to tell your guy how you're feeling. You're going to have to open up to them and tell them what you're seeing from them and why it's bothering you. Because if you don't, the relationship's just going to slowly burn out. The passion's going to burn out. You got to open up to them. You got to tell them what's going on. Share this video with them. Get them to watch it. There's a great book that I highly recommend that maybe you can buy it for him. I don't know if it's an audio book too. But it's called The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. And it's, I believe, D-E-I-D-A, David Deida. Got that book years ago. Great book. Helps teach men a lot about relationships and masculine energy and how women want their man to come in a relationship. So check that book out. But ladies, you have to let your man know that his apathy and his lack of passion is completely killing your desire for him. You got to do something proactive to fix it, even though you don't want to. So, if you like this video and you like this topic, put a like on there so I know you want to see more videos about this. If there's something you think I missed or you want to share some comments or ideas, share them in the comments below. I do read them and I do message on there as often as I can. And when you want to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net, sign up for the coaching option that works best for you, and I will talk with you soon.